We are live again here today, again at the new renovated Nate International Airport, IATA, NAI, ICAO, KNAI. Now, if there's anything any of y'all want to see, you can just tell me and I can just pull it up to it. But I really want to showcase a lot of the new stuff here. I will also make a long form on this, but here's a little preview on what's happening. Hello. No, unfortunately, I do not have Alaska Airlines, but I have Hawaiian Airlines if you want to see that, since it's very close to Alaska Airlines and they actually merged, if I'm not mistaken. This is Terminal 5, though. Here, if you want, I can show you it. There we go. There's Alaska right over there. And we also have Spirit right there. And yeah, I also got 3 new planes if any of you guys want to see that. I haven't gone live in a long time. I apologize. Also, thanks. Also, please don't mind this. Part of the renovation was adding blast fences to this new maintenance pad here. And for some reason, the tape came off there, and I don't know how to get it back. Oh, wait, never mind. I got it. That's very small. There we go. United, yes. Actually, it's at Terminal 2 right over here. I have 2 United planes. I apologize that one of the jetways fell off there. I'm going to fix that when we're off camera. But I have 2 United planes. An Aviamuse United 767 it appears to be. Thanks. And a United 787-10. The two major airlines here are Southwest and Delta mostly. Southwest stops at Terminal 1, and Delta stops at Terminal 3 here. And yeah. So I think that I might start with the renovation tour now, in case anyone wants to see anything else. And I could also go back to that after if I have any spare time. But I really want to get ahead with this too because I have to go soon. So first up on the renovation list, we have the brand new runway 31, right? So you can see here that it's basically the same one, but I got rid of the backtrack and added taxiways here, which I'm really proud of, honestly. Not to boast or anything, but it is actually looking really good in my opinion. And I also added a blast pad there. And I also renovated runway 36 right and added another blast pad there. And I also added this maintenance pad right here to replace the other maintenance pad, which I find pretty cool. And some of the smaller stuff is that if you guys frequently watch my videos, you'd see like planes like landing like this on runway 36 right. And like you'd probably see some sort of pole there. That was supposed to be a windsock, but I finally added the sock, so now it actually looks like a windsock. And yeah, I also added some blast fences with a unique checkerboard design from runway 31 left. And I added more realistic taxiway holding markings and stuff and a little mini displaced blast pad to line up on. So yeah, that's what I was working on recently. And this is pretty cool. So yeah, it was only just pretty short. If there's anything you guys want to see, you could just ask me and I'll be open for it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I also might do like a little mini tour of my terminals if you guys want to see that. So I have Terminal 1 right over there. So this takes place in New York City, but it's not a real-life airport. It's fictional. It's very loosely based off of JFK, and I guess a little bit based off of Newark. Because what originally happened was It was also based off of some airport in California with the small runway. That's the small runway, but I added a blast pad there so planes could take off. Then you had that runway there as the main runway, and it was originally meant to have a crossing runway. But as I got more planes, I decided that we were in need of 2 crossing runways, just like JFK. So that's how I got the 4th runway here. Yeah. And then I also added this wing, which I'm always renovating here. As you can see, it has a general aviation area. So I don't make a lot of these. I buy the planes, but I make the airport. However, there is one plane here I did make all by myself. It took me 2 or 3 days to make. And it's not amazing, but here it is. It is supposed to be a SkyWest CRJ 100 or 200. And for size comparison, if you look up Darren 737, you'll see that. And let me find a 737. I choose U Southwest. Like the size comparison for anyone wondering of the one that I made versus an official plane. Thank you. Okay, so that is the official size right there. I'm just going to park this Southwest plane right over there. And the SkyWest plane, I'm going to bring right back over here. Yeah, yeah, I was just explaining that. So yeah, that was the only plane I did make. The rest I bought. Thank you. I sure hope so. So some jobs that I really want to have in aviation. Oh, I've been working on it for a long time now. It's like never really done, but I just keep adding stuff to it. If I'm not mistaken, this airport specifically, I've started like really working on it in mid to late 2025, if I'm not mistaken, and I got so much done here. I just look at all this. So yeah. So some jobs I really want to have in aviation though would either be pilot or maintenance. And maintenance, however, runs in the family for this airline right here. Yeah, this is an A340. So yeah. Like I said, I might have to go soon, but I'll try and get as much questions done as I can and as much things as I can done. I'm just sorry, I'm fixing this thing right there. So I have this little jetways that I got from Gemini Jets. I got them as a present. So yeah. If there's anything anyone wants to see, you could just type it in the live chat and I will go to it. I'm gonna do it in order. So if someone comments one thing first, then I'm gonna show them that first. Either that or we could also do a strategy where I just do whichever one's closer. Okay. What I should do? I should just do the station. You mean like a train station? Because I was working on some sort of train station over there, and that was like the least of my priorities. I would have to clean this area up though over there. But yeah, I have this little air train I haven't used in a while, so I decided that I'm gonna put it to work. And then for the terminals. Hey Raleigh Nick, fellow New Yorker here. Oh, you mean terminals? Oh yeah, I have plenty of them. I actually have 8 terminals, not including stands, which are ground boarding stations. I think I have 3 or 4 stands in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just about. Not including the maintenance one. But terminals, I have 8. So terminal 1's right there. Terminal 2's right here. That was done with the United and stuff. Terminal 3 is there, which is the Delta terminal. Terminal 4 is there. Air New Zealand, Spirit, and Copa, and the SkyWest. And Terminal 5 is where all the giant beasts go. like all the big planes that you see that are international. That's over there. Terminal 6 is another international terminal, which consists of British Airways, Lufthansa, and Air Canada. Terminal 7 is yet another international terminal, but much less, consisting of airlines that aren't too major and more niche carriers, such as Air Algerie and Virgin Atlantic. And last but not least, my most recent terminal is Terminal 8, American Airlines Terminal. I have two American Airlines planes, a 777 and a 737. So that's the American Airlines Terminal right over there. So yeah. Hold up, I'm just gonna open live chat and see if hopefully I didn't miss anything. Oh, hello again, Raleigh Nick. Let's go, Knicks. Okay. So yeah. If anyone wants to say anything else or has any more questions, I'll be here for a little bit. I'll keep an eye to make sure if anyone joins that we know that they know what we're doing. Okay. Did who? Can you please elaborate? Sorry, I have no idea. Autocorrect. Autocorrect honestly has barely corrected me and just inconvenienced me more, honestly. Yeah. Oh, starting to rain. A lot this time. I could really start hearing that now. So yeah. I also I'll show you how approaches go. What's your future? Yeah, I might be a pilot. I actually plan on doing that once I get enough money ready for pilot school. And then I'm going to hopefully become a commercial pilot. Don't quite think I'm cut out for the Air Force. I have flown a plane on a Discovery flight before, midair, which was really cool. And if I don't become a pilot, I hope to become maintenance, so I can maintain planes and get very close to them without the hassle of flying them or if maybe piloting doesn't work. But yeah. I also know how to start up an A320 too, but I'm not sure I'm allowed to completely say that right now. I have to check if that's legal. Oh, hold up. Also, I no longer show face on live streams, unfortunately, because YouTube says I'm underage, which I amn't, which is really annoying. So right now, unfortunately, we'll just have to enjoy the airport. Maybe I could get some Q&A next time, or I could do it right here, but you're not going to see my expressions. So yeah, I'm just going to check the time. I think I might have about like 5 minutes left. Okay, hold on. I'm just adding something so I don't have to say every time. Oops. Sorry. There we go. Is the sticker showing up? I can't tell if the sticker's showing up or not, unfortunately. Oops. I have no idea what I did here. There we go. That's better. Oops. I accidentally just clipped it. Oops. I'm not retouches. Yeah, I don't live stream a lot. I apologize. But yeah, if there's anything else. Oh, do you guys want to see the cargo terminals? I got 2 cargo terminals. One for UPS, one for FedEx and DHL. Here we have the cargo terminal right here, which is UPS. It has 2 gates because Darren only makes 2 planes, and I usually collect one of each or something like that. I don't know. And so here we have a 747-400 freighter and a McDonnell Douglas MD-11, which unfortunately are now retired for UPS. Then if we head over to the other area over by Terminal 5, I have to be very careful because there's like this wooden thing back here. And see that little sharp thing right there? Once I like accidentally stabbed my hand on it when I was trying to get up. So I'm going to have to stand into it. So here's the other cargo area. It's really the least of my priorities right now because I'm renovating so much, but I might renovate this as part of the renovation. Right now we have a DHL 737 freighter parked there and a FedEx McDonnell Douglas MD-11 freighter. It's also across from Terminal 5 where I have, like I said, a majority of the international flights. I could also get a better view of Terminal 5 because you guys didn't really get to see it before. It's nothing much. It's pretty flat. Just like Terminal 4 is okay. Hey, plane lover. Hello. He's like one of my top fans for sure. He like comments on a lot of my posts. Not a lot of people see my posts themselves. They usually only see the YouTube shorts. So hello, welcome. Would you like to see anything? If you want, I could also show you guys the ATC tower. Like a close-up view if you guys want. Uh-oh, I just got a notification that a Coast Guard helicopter went missing in Alaska. No, I really wanted to though. So I actually got news that it happened after it did. So I didn't get to go. But I might be attending next year. It's also like the AvGeek meetup of New York City too, which is kind of hilarious. But I really want to go. Oh, cool! You met Delta Aviation there? Dude, that's so cool. Oh, and Henry? Wow, man. Dude, you're so lucky. For those who don't like watch too many things about model aviation, there are like 2 really big model aviation YouTubers who like also inspired a lot of model aviation YouTubers like me too. And one of them's named Delta Aviation and another is Henry's Aviation. So yeah. Okay. Maybe I could like also show you guys like some close-up little scenes. There's an Air Canada plane right there. KLM plane there. 737. Airways 787. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will come next year. I'm going to Oshkosh this year. Ooh, that's a tough one. So in real life, my favorite plane is the 787, followed by the A321. I'll do CO. And followed by the 767 and then 737. But I don't really have a favorite model because they're all really cool, honestly. I would say, I'm actually not sure if I'm going to the Jones Beach Air Show. I would say, though, that one of the mascots of my channel is definitely the JetBlue A321 right over there. It's just beautiful. Look at that. There's also a British Airways one. So, yeah. Let me just set up the plane so it actually looks like they're going to take off or something like that. Because right now it just looks very plain and stuff. Pun not intended. Okay, I'll set that up there. What plane should we have next in the order? Listen, airplane, which one should we have next in the order? Let's say we have like a 787, 777, 737, etc. And what airline? I also need airlines. Should we do like a Delta A350? That might work actually. Okay, so I'm gonna put the A350 facing that way. It's coming from Terminal 3. And how would like put like a 737 waiting to cross? There we go. Looks pretty good. Okay. Unfortunately, the time has come. I have to go. So, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.